Today, President Donald Trump officially announced a new pivotal trade agreement between the United States and the European Union. The deal, which has been the subject of intensive negotiations for several months, is designed to significantly reduce existing tariffs on goods and services, thereby fostering increased economic growth and stability across the Atlantic. This initiative is expected to streamline trade flows, benefiting industries and consumers on both sides. Experts are closely watching the details of the agreement to assess its full impact on global markets and various sectors of the economy. The White House highlighted the agreement as a testament to ongoing efforts to secure fair and advantageous trade terms for the United States, underscoring its potential to strengthen international economic partnerships. This development comes at a critical time for global commerce, with nations worldwide navigating complex economic landscapes and seeking pathways for sustainable growth. The administration views this as a strategic move to reinforce economic alliances while advancing American interests in the international arena. The specific provisions of the agreement are now being analyzed for their broad implications, particularly for industries that have historically faced significant trade barriers between the two economic powers. The overarching goal is to create a more predictable and open trade environment that supports job creation and prosperity. President Donald Trump has achieved a significant victory in the New Hampshire Republican primary election, further bolstering his campaign for the presidential nomination. This win marks another key milestone in President Trump's bid, following his success in the recent Iowa caucuses. The New Hampshire primary, known for its independent-minded voters, is often seen as a crucial indicator of a candidate's broader appeal. With this outcome, President Trump continues to demonstrate strong support among Republican voters, positioning himself as the leading contender to challenge the incumbent administration. His campaign has focused on issues such as border security, economic policy, and national sovereignty, resonating with a substantial portion of the Republican base. The results from New Hampshire will likely increase momentum for President Trump as the primary season progresses to upcoming states, with analysts closely watching how other candidates adjust their strategies in response to these early results. The clear mandate from voters in these initial contests suggests a unified path for President Trump within the Republican Party, setting the stage for a potentially highly contested general election. Brian O'Hara, the police chief of Minneapolis, has voiced significant apprehension regarding the long-term repercussions of ongoing federal immigration enforcement actions. Chief O'Hara stated that his primary concern revolves around the potential for these crackdowns to undermine years of dedicated effort to rebuild trust between the police force and the diverse communities it serves. He emphasized that strong community relationships are fundamental to effective policing and public safety, and any policy that inadvertently alienates segments of the population could prove detrimental. The chief's remarks reflect a broader national conversation among local law enforcement leaders about the challenges posed by federal immigration initiatives. Many argue that when local police are perceived as extensions of federal immigration agencies, it can deter residents, including victims and witnesses of crimes, from cooperating with authorities. This reluctance can hinder investigations and compromise the overall safety of the city. Chief O'Hara, who took over a troubled department, has been central to implementing reforms aimed at fostering greater transparency and accountability, making the preservation of community trust a top priority for his administration. His public comments underscore the complex interplay between federal policy and local policing strategies, highlighting the difficult position many municipal leaders find themselves in. The Los Angeles Lakers have officially secured their position in the upcoming NBA playoffs, following a dramatic and hard-won overtime game against their long-standing rivals, the Boston Celtics, last night. The decisive victory was largely propelled by a stellar performance from veteran superstar LeBron James, who delivered key plays in the crucial final moments of the game and throughout the extra period. This triumph not only guarantees the Lakers a postseason berth, but also signifies a remarkable turnaround for the team, which had faced challenges earlier in the season. The intensity of the rivalry was on full display, with both teams trading baskets and leading changes until the very end. For the Lakers, Making the playoffs represents the culmination of sustained effort and strategic adjustments made throughout the regular season. The win has ignited excitement among their fan base, who are now looking forward to their team's prospects in the championship hunt. The path to the playoffs is always arduous, and for the Lakers to navigate it successfully, especially with such a pivotal win against a formidable opponent, underscores their resilience and determination. Attention now shifts to how the team will prepare and perform in the highly competitive postseason environment.